beautiful people out there. Hello, hello, hello. Right, I'm just folding up my blanket because my legs are a bit cold, so I want to move my blanket. But, welcome, welcome. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are working on the parade, which is, there we go. It's one of the latest Disney releases. It is humongous. It is 127 by 55.8 centimetres. I've got nothing prepared, guys. I'm using Elizabeth Ward trays. I think today, because I'm going to be doing Piglet. Oh, have I not got a pink tray? Ooh, I think I'm going to do yellow then. I'm using this tray, which is from good old Temu. Now, a lot of these trays are being advertised by other companies. However, I did click on one of them to see what the price was, and they're like £15, £16. No, £2.67 I think I paid for these. And yes, I do have them in every colour. I love them. I love this flat bit at the end. Now, pen-wise, see, I'm totally organised, guys. I've been doing loads today, loads and loads. I've got loads of bits of paper on my desk at the other end that you can't see because it's total mess. Total mess. Put my keys up there. Put that hanger there. Right, I'm using this little pen that we made using a little bit of air dry clay, and I've got a 10 placer, which has got loads of bits coming out of it, and I'm using a 6 placer. And no, I very rarely use a single placer, so I decided, because this has got loads of colour blocking, that we don't bother with that. No, we're not going to bother. I'm using my, this is the gorgeous Art Dot tin that is full of wax. And I am just going to top up the pen. Now, what I do, I don't ever, guys, ever take out the putty. I'll get a little bit, roll it into a little sausage thing. And I'm just going to shove it. And as you can see, this is just a bit of air dry clay over one of the little pink pens. And I'll just shove it in. And then we push it. And I take off the access, shove it back in the tin. Now, I've kind of normally used double-sided tape. However, I've been getting on all right with this putty, you know. Now, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on using it for the meantime. No doubt next week I'm just scraping off the access, like around the edges, making sure it is flat so we can close that. Now, normally, guys, I hate colour blocking. Hate it. I've had loads done already. This is row 4, I believe. But what I'm going to do, because last week when I did the WIP, I did all white. So I'm going to do some of this bit here. I'm going to do the 310s, the outline, because as well as colour blocking, I also don't like doing 310s. And it's easier to do when there's nothing else there. Now, where did I put? I don't know where I put my release papers. Oh well, because just to lean on. Now, I have pulled back. It's got the perforated. This is Diamond Art Club, if I didn't say that, which I most probably didn't. But look how lovely they line up. Look how straight they line up. Right, what have we got? Have we got any? Oh, we use this one, the Fairy Garden release paper, just so that I can lean on it while I do this. Oh, why did I shake it again? It was already all nicely there. So, guys, how have you all been? Hope you've been well. I'm actually filming this on Saturday evening, ready to go up tomorrow, which will be today for you guys when you're watching it. Because I'm getting ahead, ready for when the dreaded treatment starts, which is in less than 2 weeks now. And I've got loads of bits to sort out, which I went to look at a property this week, the other day, which me and Anley are a little bit excited about. But we got to wait and see, because we might not get it. So we're going to go and we've had a look at the outside, because I was told in secret about it. So I've said, enough's enough. Enough's enough, kiddo. That's what I said to her. I said that, I picked that up all awkward. So let's just take it off. So we're going through a few bits. Now, that includes my diamond painting. Now, I've got lots and lots of diamond art clubs that I've accumulated over the last however long. And I went through them all. And there's a few that I'm actually going to de-stash. You know, it's ones that I bought right at the beginning. Because I've got so many of them, I am going to de-stash some. Now, at some point, early this coming week, what I'm going to do, I thought before I put them onto the de-stash sites, I'm going to give you guys a chance. So, I'm going to put them into the Facebook group. And then, if I don't sell them on there, then I'm going to then go onto the de-stash groups on Facebook. Now, there isn't any brand new ones, as in new releases in there. There's a couple that are newer than others, obviously, so I didn't buy them all at the same time. So, I'm going to put them on the Facebook group. Now, I apologise, but due to postal costs, I'm only going to post them out in the UK. Simply because it just costs an absolute fortune. Because obviously of the size and the weight of them, it will cost an absolute fortune to post them anywhere else. So at some point, I will put them up on the Facebook group. I'll leave it up there for a week. And then I will put them over to the Facebook group, the UK de-stash, Diamond Art Club de-stash group. I've also, tomorrow, I'm going to go through all my storage, because the only downside is to this place that I've looked at, is that it's a bit smaller. There's no way near the amount of storage that I've got here, because I've been absolutely spoilt with storage here. So, yeah. I need to downsize anyway. I need to, like, I've got some storage, like painting storage, diamond painting storage in my cupboard that I haven't used for 3 years. I've got enough storage, in all honesty, to paint up many, many kits And I don't paint, I don't kit up that many. I don't have like 20, 30 kits kitted up at the same time. So I'm going to also be putting some of those in. So if you are interested and you haven't joined the group yet, please head on over and join. There is a link in the description below. So please head on over and join. Like I said, I'll leave them up there for a week. And then I will take the post down and put them in the main Facebook D-Stash groups. So today, at one point, I was trapped, surrounded by all the diamond paintings, because I took them all out. As many of you know, I am doing Year of the Cat, so I'm only doing diamond paintings with cats in this year. And yes, this one counts because it's got Tigger in it, and Tigger is a tiger, which is part of the cat family. Because Annalise said that to me today. She goes, how are you doing that one? It's got Tigger. Tigger's a tiger. Tigger tiger. So, yeah. So I went through them all. Got all the cat ones, easy access. And went through the ones that I like, that I love, put them all in, and I've still got many, don't worry. I will not be running out of diamond painting, and I'm sure they will bring out new ones that I like and so forth, although I am on a diamond painting no-buy, unless, because obviously my name is Penny, I'm addicted to diamond painting, to doing them, to buying them, to stashing them, to everything. I have, if I see one that I absolutely love, I have quite a few points, so that all I would need to do is pay for shipping if I get one, because you have to pay for shipping. So I have got quite a few points. I think I've got like enough for like 110 or whatever dollars. So, and the ones that I am destashing, a couple of them I've bought off destash sites. A couple of them I bought 2 years ago, and I like them, but I've got lots that I'm like, it's like, for instance, as I was getting them all out of the cupboard, it was very much like, oh my God, I want to do that one now. Oh my God, I want to do that one now. So, the plan is the ones that I just don't think I'll end up doing, I'm going to de-stash. And you know what? If I fall in love with them again, then I'm sure I could get them again. But that is not what we plan to do. We also, because we need, if we're moving, the place where we're moving to, we'll need carpet all throughout. It's good. It costs a fortune because obviously I'm going to have to hire a van. So all of that costs money. So whatever I can make from selling these will go towards that. Annalise already decorated her room there. It costs money. So yeah. it's a lot. It's expensive moving home. So I thought, well, and even if we don't get this place, we've got to move soon anyway, because where I am is the first floor, so I have to come upstairs, which means that, as many of you know, I'm not well. Even before that, the whole cancer stuff, I've got COPD, so even I still need to be on the ground floor. And this property is a little bungalow. It's got a wet room because at the moment I can't get in and out of the bath. And although I have a shower, it's above the bath. So it's pretty useless at the moment. It's everything is just too hard. So we need to move. I have been trying to move for a while now, and every time I think, oh, it might happen, it doesn't. So I'm not building up my hopes. However, I am getting prepared so that whether it's this one or in 6 months' time, I have got the money to be able to do it. Because if I was to move tomorrow, it's not happening. So that is the plan. We're on a sorting out thing. Although I put a couple of paintings to destash, and he was like, no, I want that one. I want you to do it for my room. I'm like, okay. So we had like a destash pile, a maybe slap pile, and 100% keep pile. And obviously the 100% keep was the biggest. And we went through all of the ones with the cats, with cats on them. And I have 14 ones with cats on still that need doing. So I'm not saying I'm going to do them all this year, but I'm going to do a few. Now, because I don't know how my body is going to react to the treatment, I want to try and get as much done beforehand as I can. So this next week is all about sorting. Got some bits that need to go to the tip. So although I can't lift anything, poor Annalie can. It's nothing that heavy. So I'm allowed to drive at the minute. Apparently once I get this chemo, I'm not going to feel well enough. So this week is going to be spent sorting and going to the tip. See, don't I lead just an amazing, exciting life? It's just so damn exciting. So today I have filmed a video, or finished filming a video, ready to go up, I think in a week and a half or something, because I'm doing a little series. And because I love each and every one of you gorgeous people watching, I am going to try and do a few videos, a few kitting ups, a few other bits and pieces, so that if I have this treatment and I have times where I don't want to do any videoing or diamond painting or anything, like, where's the thing there? You guys can still see me. Right, let me just see where that ends, because I can't see because it's clear. Yeah, it is that one. So yeah, so a lot of the sorting out I can do sitting down. Annalie's just going to kind of load up the desk for me, and we're gonna de-stash, like I said, storage, all sorts of bits and pieces. I'm also in between that trying to get stock together for the shop. There is something that I think is quite exciting coming in the next week or so, new to the shop, but you're gonna have to wait because I'm not letting out the secret just yet, but it should be in the next week or so. And I'm quite excited, and it's not anything that big, guys, but it's all helping, all gonna help towards paying the bills, getting me through this. I just don't need to be worrying about stuff once I start this treatment, which is the 15th, I believe. I don't want to be thinking, because I know you guys are amazing, and each and every one of you in every comment says, no, do what you got to do, Pen. We'll still be here, blah, blah, blah. And I love you all for that. But I do feel a bit bad when I don't put videos up. And if I'm trying to build this business, like the YouTube channel, because at the moment, I'm not monetized, I'm not big enough. I'm not at that 1,000 subscribers yet. So I don't earn anything from this. However, the amount of support I get from you guys, obviously I advertise my stuff for my shop on here. It's all amazing. Like, I don't mind doing it. I love chatting away to you guys and, well, chatting to myself and hoping to God somebody's listening. But yeah, so that's what this week's going to be. This coming week is going to be a case of knuckling down and getting shit done, as they say. Just getting it done, not just sitting there thinking about it, thinking, oh, I need to do this and oh, I need to do that. Because, guys, I got a degree in doing that, you know, of sitting there saying, yep, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. And not actually doing it. So, this is a get up and go with lots of breaks in between. I'm not gonna push myself to the state where I make myself unwell. But I'm going to do bits that I can. And I will take regular breaks. Annalie is off college this week, so she's going to help me. We need to go shopping on Wednesday. We're going food shopping Wednesday and stuff. Thursday, I've got hospital, but not till, I think it's like 4 o'clock or something. So for the rest of the week, we are going to be sorting. That is the plan. It's like, even she said she's got stuff that she doesn't want to keep. She wants to get rid of. So we'll be doing lots of trips to the charity shops. Lots of trips to the tip. And lots of trips down to the clothing bank. Because You know, every so often you just need to have a sort out anyway. Like, at the moment, I live in pyjamas or tracksuit bottoms. So, and to be honest, even like when I go out, I throw a tracksuit on or a pair of leggings. So we're just going to have a good sort out. Sort out, you know, like in the back of the kitchen cupboards, there's stuff there that's been there for 5 years. And if you haven't used it in the last 5 years, guys, there's a pretty good chance you're not going to use it. Like all of them containers that you've got the lids, but not the bottoms, or you got the bottoms, but not the lids. All stuff like that. I'm just going to do away with, literally get rid. I think that's all the 310s. Because I don't want to take the junk to the next place. So we've been sitting there today having a little giggle about things. Setting the world to rights. Annie has already decided on how she wants her room decorated, where she's going to put what in the room to make it work. The room that she'll be going into is a lot bigger than her present room. So it's not even that it's not that she has to get rid of stuff. It's the fact that she's got so much shit. Like, I do believe she'll be a hoarder when she's older. Is that all of them ones? I think so, But yeah. I did sit there. I sat down at this desk about 2 hours ago, guys, to start this video. And we was just chatting. Chat away. Oh, I finished my coffee. Went to get it then. Right. What colour should we do next? Should we do pinks? Let's do the ones in there. Is that 2 little triangles on top of each other? Have I even got one that's like that? Yes. It's just a couple that is needed for his nose. Can't see any of them anywhere else. You see, I rarely use a single placer because I literally just pick up with the end of the multi-placer. Hence, I thought, well, why should I put a single placer on this pen if it's not going to be used? And this is another one that's just got odd few drills. But I didn't think it would be... I thought it might make the video a bit more interesting if I'm not just doing the 5200s, of which I still have loads of bags left, guys. Still got tons of bags left, so there's still loads and loads to do. Right. So, like I said, I'm trying to plan some videos ahead of time. Right, let's do that little sword thing. There he is. Wow, there's not many of those drills in this. So maybe this is the only place they are. But little Piglet can get done. And then literally the series of videos that I'm doing, which you'll see the first one Monday, tomorrow, is a huge job. Like, literally, it's going to be minimum, including tomorrow's one, minimum of 4 of the videos. Now, they're going to be every Monday. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of kitting ups that I will put up over the next few weeks. And it's literally just so that even if I don't feel like doing videos, you guys have got something. Now, my treatment, the first part of the treatment, not all of it, but the first part is going to last for basically the next 3 months. So I can't guarantee there's going to be a video all the time on one treatment because I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to react. It may be that I can do the odd few videos, or it may be that I'm absolutely fine, which will be tremendous if that's the case. Which, let's please all keep your fingers crossed that it's going to be that way. I just don't know. What I do know is I'm just going to literally take it day by day. Because from what I've learned speaking to other people that have had similar treatment, is that you can have really good days and you can have really bad days. So we're fingers crossed we have really good days. At least then I can do bits that I need to do around the house and then do the odd video. Because if this property happens for us, I'm going to be moving basically in the middle of treatment. Hence, needing to get organised first. So, we are just going to we're going to be very positive. We're going to keep fingers crossed, eyes crossed, legs crossed, everything crossed. Now, luckily, I've got the kids that will help move, so that is like, takes a bit of pressure off. I've obviously got Brad that will hire a van. I say if it's needed, it will 100% be needed. And he'll come and do, like, obviously all the big stuff and that. I'm hoping I am well enough to at least do some organising, because that's my thing. I do love a bit of organising. And guys, the best thing about all this is that if we do get this particular property, I'm going to have a little craft room. I am. Although, if Annalie's anywhere near us, it's our craft room. But it'll be really mine. It'll be mine. Like, let's face it. It'll be all mine. It'll be for all my diamond painting. It'll be for all getting stuff for, like, prepped and made for the Etsy shop. That's the most exciting thing about it all. I'll have a little room. And when I say little, I mean little. Like, it's not huge. But it's big enough to make into a craft room. I can have all my videoing in there. And then once it's all set up, obviously, you guys will get a little room tour. It'll take 2 minutes because it's that small. But, you know, just like I say to people that say to me, oh, you're so short. Best things come in small packages. You know? So, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I am trying not to get excited about it. Because this place is a little bit quirky. Which, let's be honest. I'm a little bit quirky. But yeah, is that all of the pregnant sticks? I think so. Right, I'm going to take a little break, guys. And it'll be a millisecond for you guys, but maybe half hour for me. I just need to go and just chill with my back for a minute. But I will be back in the shake of a tail. I'm back. I know I say I'm back. You most probably never even noticed I was gone. Right, where's the little spades? Oh, look at little Piglet. There's very few of this colour, so I presume he's the only pink thing in it. Apart from maybe Rue's nose or something. What one did I just get? That one. Right. Let's get cracking. Do you know, I'm actually really, apart from obviously the thousands of 5 to 100s, I'm really enjoying doing this one. Because I love Pooh Bear. Absolutely love him. I didn't shake them very well. There we go. But yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying, guys. I cannot remember. But I think this one is going to take me a while to do. Because I've got so much stuff to do that I haven't really got the time to sit here and do it for hours. But also, I can't. I like to think I am, because sometimes I sit here, or I sit in wherever I am. I think, yeah, I can do that. And I forget that I'm limited as to what I can and can't do at the minute. And I need to, it's only when I try to, not even try, I start doing stuff and I feel fine. Absolutely fine. Hunky-dory. And then the back goes, or the breathing goes. Like, I am now on antibiotics because I think I've got a chest infection. And I spoke to my doctor on Thursday and I said to him, I've got a bit of a wheezy cough. And not major, but a little bit of a wheezy cough. And my chest is a bit tight. I feel like I'm getting out of breath a little bit quicker than I was maybe 2 weeks ago. And I spoke to the doctor, my doctor, and he basically said, it does sound, he heard me coughing on the phone. And because I'm trying not to go into a position where I could catch something. So obviously people at the doctor's are sick. So we don't really want to be going into the doctor's surgery. So I put that there and it's supposed to be up there. So he basically said, I'm not going to get you in here. Don't want to send you for a chest x-ray to the hospital where you could bump into people that are sick, like more sick. So he said, I want you to do a course of antibiotics just in case, because they won't do any harm. But if I have got a chest infection, then, which I think I have, then they won't do chemo. So, because we got over a week still to go, he said, I think it's best if we just, on the safe side, get onto your antibiotics. And they're all stuck to the side. That was the static. That way, we get rid of it before the chemo starts so it doesn't delay anything. So I thought, yeah, sounds like a plan, Stan. So I am on antibiotics at the minute. And I'm trying, like, I've got to go shopping on Wednesday. But I'm going in the morning when there's less people. Like, I have to do shopping. There's certain things that I can't not do. It's like, yes, I could do an online shop. But one of the shops that I go to don't deliver to my area. And I do need to go there because I get all of my cleaning products, all the little bits and pieces, cleaning products and frozen stuff and whatnot. In fact, two of the shops that I need to go to. But they're right next door to each other, so we will put a mask on and brave it. And then hope to God we don't catch anything whilst we're out and about. I think I'll be alright. I'll be alright. As long as I'm masked up and it's... Like, believe me, guys, I'm not going up and kissing any strangers, you know. Not unless Damon Salvatore is in the same shop at the same time as me, in which case I'll go and snog his face off. And I think he should let me, considering what I'm going through. And yes, I will play that card to Damon if it means I get a snog. Because that's just the type of girl I am, you know. I'll do anything for a snog from our Damon. Oh, I do like... Do you know what? There's nothing better than a good quality diamond painting. Now, I've been very safe the last couple of weeks. There hasn't been any diamond paintings that I've particularly thought, oh, I want that one. Not even tempted. But also, I think, because I've got quite a few, I'm very much know that I'm not going to run out in the next 20 years. Well, maybe not 20, but the next 4 or 5 years. And because I know that obviously I've got a possible move coming up, I am very conscious about spending money when I can't really. That money there's more important things that I can spend it on. So, and even this week, there's one that I thought, oh, that's nice. But I don't particularly want it. Oh, thank you. Why you just brought the milk in?
Because I was holding the milk and I went to take the milk back to the fridge and then I thought I may as well just take your coffee and then put the milk back in the fridge.
Caramel latte. Like, what a life I lead. I sit here diamond painting.
You're welcome, Pooh.
Thank you. Thank you, Pookie.
There you go.
Seriously. All this Pookie business. Right, where's the forward slash? There it is. So, yeah, I'm quite safe for buying diamond paintings. I think this one I had to have, guys. This one, it was like, I've been very good. I've been not looking. They do pop up on the timeline on Facebook, the previews. But I have been very good. But when this one, I didn't even see, I saw this one literally half hour before it was early release. And I saw it and it was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have it. Annie wasn't even at home. She was at her friend's house and I had to send her a message saying, look at this, I've just bought it.
What, when you bought that?
Yeah.
Was that?
No, you weren't here.
No, you called me.
Was you here? I thought you was at Laura's. No, because you didn't stay at Laura's on a Saturday night, did you?
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no. Yeah.
You was at Laura's.
Yeah,
you'd
but
stayed
I
there
meant
on
you
the phone.
called me. Like, you called me on the phone.
Yeah, and I said, she look what I've just bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I thought so.
Yeah, she had seen it. But I've been very, very good. But like I said, there hasn't been anything that I really like enough to buy. Let's hope it continues like that, because, like I said, I've got enough points that I could get one without with only having to pay shipping. Let's try and shake these properly, shall we? That's better. So, I don't want to just buy one that I like, but don't necessarily have to have it. I don't want to do that, and then the following week one comes up that I have to have. So, we're being very cautious about it. And also, the longer I leave it, obviously, the longer then my points will not expire. But believe you me, I'm 100% sure that I will buy one before any points expire. Because my name is Penny and I'm an addict to diamond painting. To buying diamond paintings, to buying diamond paintings, to stashing diamond paintings. Everything associated with it. So, yeah. But it's just, for me, I think also at the minute is quite excited, like, to move. Like, even though obviously I know I'm not going to be in the best of health to move. I'm not going to be the fittest I've ever been. However, it's still exciting. It's still all good in the hood, you know. And also, they're actually putting in a brand new kitchen. And they're decorating the whole property. So, the only room that's going to be decorated when we go there, if we get it, like I'm talking like it's mine, will be Anne Lee's room, because I think they're just going to be decorating it all white, which I'm quite happy about. Like, at some stage I'll decorate it to a colour scheme of my choosing. But it means that it'll all be fresh, so it won't need doing straight away. But obviously, Anne-Lee doesn't want white. She wants green. Yep, you heard it right. She wants green. She actually found a nice green. I can't remember what it was called. Buckingham. See, she's being nosy and listening. See, I can't even talk about her anymore. It's called Buckingham from Dulux Paint. So she's seen that she really likes. So that is the colour. And apparently, they've told me that I'll have access to it like a week before I have to vacate where I am. So the plan is that as soon as we get keys, she will go in, or we will go in, and she can paint all her walls, because it'll be easier to do it without the furniture in there than when we've got everything in there and having to move everything about, because I'm not allowed to lift anything, so she's going to be doing all the lifting. So yeah, but we'll see if we get it first. I think we'll both be a little bit disappointed if we don't, because it is nice. It is nice. It's got a huge garden. Big enough for a little summer house that no doubt I can persuade my son to build me. Right, now I want that little squiggly line There he is. There he is. See, look. Piglet is nearly done. But yeah, it'll be good. It's something, if it happens. Now, I've got to phone them on Monday and tell them what I think about it. Because obviously we saw it on Thursday. However, it was things that me and Anley need to talk about with it, as in one of the rooms is a lot smaller, the kitchen is smaller, and just talk about the ins and outs of it. But the main thing is the fact that obviously it's ground level. What number is it? Oh, I could most probably empty a couple of bags into there. How many bags of it have I got? 3. So, yeah. So I've got to speak to them on Monday. Tell them what I think of it. And then go from there, I suppose. Now, it's not going to be ready for a little while. Because, like I said, it's getting a brand new kitchen put in. And it's being decorated throughout. Because the decoration there at the moment is definitely not my cup of tea. And, in all honesty, I'd rather they just whitewashed it all. So, because I can't do decorating at the minute. So it would make my life a lot easier if it's all, like I said, even if it's white, because at least it's fresh, it's clean, and there's no rush. And in all fairness, by the time I put my dime paints on the wall, you're not going to see much of them anyway. So, but that's going to take a bit of time to do all that. So even if they say, yes, it's yours, it's going to be a little while, which gives us a little bit of time to save up the money for the moving costs and all that palaver. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited, which maybe I shouldn't be, because I got excited before, didn't I? And it never happened. So maybe I shouldn't be, but it's nice to have something to feel excited about, to be honest. Oh, I didn't even pick one up then. Right, there's that little one there. And then we got a couple up there. And I'm pulling this plastic back a bit because it literally is right on that line. Alright, so apart from the little white bits, Piglet is done. So it's now time for the amazing Pooh Bear. So there's a few dark bits in there, so I'm going to do that. So let's do that. So there's only one of them, which is the double lines, which is there. There's only one, so let's get one out if we can. No, we don't need 3, we just want the one. Or 2, because obviously he wanted to bring his little friend with him. So you can go in there. And yeah, that's the only one of that. Do you guys talk to yourself while you're diamond painting? Or is it just a me thing? Is it just a me thing? There's a few of them. Right, so we've got 2. But yeah, hopefully, although it won't be ready for a while, it won't be too long till I find out if I can have it or what. It's going to be one of them wait and see, isn't it? Right, we want a U. Where did I get that one from? There. We want the U, which is up there. all of these colours that are here now, just in this little corner, there is literally just a few of each of the colours. But I'm already doing half. I don't want to go over. Right, so that's those ones. And you want the little heart. The little heart. There it is. Not many of these ones either, to be fair. Right, we got a few up there. 3, 4, 5. I didn't shake that out very well. I didn't place them very well either, to be fair. And we've got a 2. I do love Pooh Bear. He's such a cute, cuddly little bear. So we've now decided that, obviously we didn't know if and when I'd be able to go on holiday. So we have decided that the holiday is going to be put on hold, mainly because it's priorities. And the priority at the moment is to get everything done in the house. Right, let's do this E. And carpet isn't cheap. And it's not like a year ago I could lay the carpet myself. Because that isn't happening. No way, Jose. So now it's not just carpet. It'll be paying to get it fitted. So we sort of said holiday, because we don't know anyway when I can, like, it's more important that I move into a place, into a home that I can, that suits my needs. It's just a bonus that it's just such a cute little place. So it's in a village. Oh, it's just so damn cute. So yeah, so the thing is, we're not even going to think about a holiday until the move has happened. And don't get me wrong, we wouldn't have been going on holiday until the end of the year anyway, because of having to go through all this treatment stuff. So it's not like, we may still, it all depends, you know, might win the lottery next week, although I don't do the lottery, so I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, the plan is to spend as little money as we possibly can. We're just going to live and stop all them treats. Not that we have tons of treats, but like, just like since I've come out of hospital, it's been lots of takeaways because I haven't always felt able to cook. And Annalie does a lot of cooking, and then I get mum guilt because it's like, oh my God, my daughter's having to cook every day. So we get a takeaway. So it's going to be putting a curb on that and saving that money. So just the little things, you know, which is why we are going to do a shop on Wednesday that has got a few treats. I'm not gonna live where I can't even have a packet of biscuits, you know. But it's unnecessary spending, like diamond paintings and storage for diamond painting and things like that. So we're not going to live like paupers. We're going to eat. It's not like we're not going to eat. But it's all just them. You know them times like when you're out, when like I would go to Sainsbury's on the way home, so to speak. I'm like, Annalise, do you fancy a meal deal? We're not going to do that because we have bread at home. And we have sandwich stuff at home. So we're not going to do them little buying a sandwich for the sake that it looks nice. We're not going to do that. We're going to save our pennies. Because, and what's really weird is I've stopped smoking. I haven't smoked since New Year's Eve. I'm still going strong with that. Still not smoking. Where's the money? Where's the money that I'm saving? Because I can't see it. Don't see it at all. Obviously, it goes on. Them little takeaways. And we have a couple a week. But just because I feel like sometimes I have that mum guilt where I just think, oh, she's cooked every day, bless her. So it's like, right, days that she's at college. Now, I physically can't stand up and cook. So we are going to buy some bits that, you know, like pie that we can throw in the oven. So one night we could have pie and mash. She'd have to do the mashing, but, you know. But, you know, like get a couple of pizzas so that we can just throw them in the oven. That kind of thing. So instead of paying £20, £25 for a pizza takeaway, we just get one out the freezer. I don't know what accent I went into there. It certainly isn't one I've ever heard before. But yeah, that kind of thing, you know, just kind of tighten the belts a little bit. Have a few meals that aren't, because we tend to, if we like cooking, we tend to cook, proper cook. Like not just, we don't really have throw in the oven stuff. It tends to be like where you got to sit and you got to do cook rice or pasta and then meat and then vegetables and chopping up and all that jazz. And I can't do it, guys. I don't have any strength in my arms to be chopping away. So I do. I am like, oh, Annalise, don't worry about cooking, babes. Let's just get a takeaway. No more. No more. We're not doing it anymore. We're saving that money so that we can decorate Annalise's room and get some carpet and all that jazz, which is all exciting stuff, isn't it? It's exciting planning and, you know, oh, how are we going to do this and talking about it and all that is exciting. Well, to me it is. Some people may find it boring, but I find it exciting. It's like we're going on a little adventure. We're moving home. And then because I'm not well, I can sit in the corner and say, right, put that there. And that can go over in that corner. And oh no, I don't like it there. We'll move it back to the other corner. Because that'll be me. And then in the end, the kids will be like, Mum, I'm not moving it. Not moving it again. Staying where it is. Because, yeah. But no, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. And if we don't get this place, then we just have longer to save, to pay for stuff for when we do get a place. Because it will happen eventually. It's got to, because I can't deal with these stairs. It just means that I don't ever leave the house, which means I don't get fresh air. And I do leave the house, but it's just like we popped to the shop today to get some milk and bread for the weekend. And it literally coming back and to me, it's like I've just climbed a mountain. So we do need to, and it's like I've got the garden, because I do have a garden, even though I'm on the first floor. I do have my own garden. But the thought of the stairs, I just don't go out, where we've had some absolutely gorgeous weather. Mornings have still been a bit chilly, but evenings have been, like afternoons have been really nice weather. And I can't sit in that garden because the thought of having to do the stairs to come back in is too much. It's just too much. So I haven't been out in the garden. The only time I've literally left the house maybe 4 times since I came out of hospital, which is nearly 7 weeks ago. So yeah, something has to give, doesn't it? So I've nearly finished Boo. Look at him. Doesn't he look cute? I just looked in the camera. He looks even cuter. He looks even cuter. Right, well, that is me done, I'm afraid, guys. I know that this has been such amazing conversation, but I'm done. I have to go and lay in bed for a bit. So, thank you. But before I go, I've just seen... Oh, there's one there. That was handy. I don't have to get the colour out again. I just saw one that I missed in there. There we go. I shall continue this tomorrow because it is now like 10:30 on Saturday night. So it's past my bedtime. Although I won't go to sleep for hours. I need to chillax. Chillax. See, I'm down with the kids with this language. But guys, thank you for watching, for your continued support, for having my back through my journey, listening to me talk crap for an hour, all of that. But you know the drill. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to see more and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the little bell icon, you'll hear every time I upload a new video. And by the way, I'm loving this bell. I'm loving it. I'm sure all you lot are sick of it, but I'm loving it. And if you want to know about the bell, make sure you watch next Friday's kitting down video, because it'll all be explained properly. It will. It'll all be explained about the bell. But for now, guys, have an amazing week. I will see you tomorrow. Monday, there's a video going up tomorrow, which is the first one of my little mini-series. Did you know I was a director now? Producer, director, actor, you name it, that's me. But for now, guys, seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.